Today we are going to look at how to create an Ubuntu or any Linux VPS server using Microsoft Azure, and I have free credit on my account, as you can see here, $143 remaining. And if you want to know how to get such an account for free, just check the link in the description. Now let's get started. Here on my dashboard, I will increase the size a little bit. Okay, this should be enough. So you see these virtual machines here. So bring your cursor over it. Don't click it, just bring your cursor. Then you see this one pop up. Click on create. Then choose Azure virtual machine. Then here on the next page, we have to select the subscription, which will be subscription 1, and this is the free subscription. Then we have to choose a resource group. So resource group is a way maybe you can arrange your containers and servers. So the resource group will contain network details for your servers. So in this case, I'm going to create a new resource group. So click on create new, then give it a name. I'm going to call it VPS. Wait a little bit for this to confirm it, then click OK. Source group is now created. Now we need to name this server. So I'm going to call it tutorial VPS. Make sure there are no spaces in. So choose the region you want your VPS to be in. I'm going just to choose US West 3. And then the next thing we need is to select this image, which will be the operating system we want on that server. In this case we want Linux, so I'm going to click on this one. Then I will choose Ubuntu server. There's this Ubuntu server 20.04 and also Ubuntu server 2022.04. So this is the latest. I'm going to go with that. So in this same way, you can create any other VPS running any other OS listed here, even RDP servers. If you want to create an RDP server, I already made a video on that. Check in the link in the description. So I'm going with Ubuntu server 22.04. I wait a few seconds for this to confirm. Now we need to set the size details for our VPS. So as you see, they're saying this size is currently unavailable in US West 3 for this subscription. So what I do, I'll click on this one, then I'll click on see all sizes to see if there is any other size available for me. As I can see, there is not really any other size available for me. So what I can do now is to change the region. I'm going to go to, let me choose Asia, East Asia, and then see. Now we have this. Since this is just a tutorial, I'm going to create this one with 1 GB memory at $13.38 per month. So this will be using the free trial credit. You don't have to worry about anything. So choose a username for your VPS server. So I'm going to choose this one. Then the password, it is a password. There are requirements also, you have to meet all of them. Then I'm going to use just auto paste and set the password for the VPS server. So just make sure you remember the username you created and the password. So we have now to select ports. Since this is a VPS server, we may need to use SSH. So make sure SSH port is selected, as we will connect to the server via SSH. And then click on review plus create. Once that is done, you'll see the details here, and you see I've set RDP and SSH ports open to the internet. That is what we want. So now you can read through this to confirm if it is the selection you really want, then click on create. to now start initializing deployment, and this usually takes from 2 to 5 minutes to complete. Now we see deployment is in progress. And now our deployment is completed. This took around 4 minutes. So now what we'll do is to go to resource, and once we are here, we'll be able to see our public IP address that we can use to connect to this server. So what I do, I click on this copy icon, and my IP address is copied to the clipboard. Now there are multiple methods that we can use to connect to our server, but I'm going to show you an easy way, just using your command prompt. So if you are on Windows, you can use the Windows terminal or CMD. If you are on Linux, you can just use your terminal. That works perfectly. So I open up my terminal, and then I'm going to type the command in this format. So it will be SSH, then put a space, then put your username that you created for the server, then that will be, put the @ symbol, then put the IP address. That is the format. So if you are on Linux and SSH is not installed, just run a command apt install OpenSSH, and then it will be installed. Then you can also use this one. So press enter. And as you can see, this one is not responding. So what we're going to do is come back to our Azure dashboard, and we will need to set up some network conditions. Yeah, in this part of the video, I just found out that the VPS we created, maybe it had some issue, and that's why we were unable to connect to it. So otherwise, there is nothing else to set up. I just went ahead and deleted the VPS. If you want to delete it, you can just click here, or check out my video on how you can delete a VPS. Then after deleting the VPS, create a new one, and then we can proceed to connect. So I will copy this public IP address. I created a VPS server in another region, and yeah, so, and this time the OS I used Ubuntu 20.04, but I don't think the OS was the problem. So after that, we shall use the same method we were using. So go to Windows terminal, and I will type SSH, the username, at the IP address. Click enter. Now this will ask you to confirm the fingerprint. Type yes or yes, and then press enter. Now it will ask you for the password. So type your password, and as you type it, it will not show on the screen. Just type it anyway, then press enter. Oh, I mistyped it. That should be it. Okay, now we are in the VPS. So that is how you can sign in to your VPS using the Windows terminal or a command prompt. So that's it about the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I would like to know that you like the video, so just click on that like button. And if you are new to my channel, a subscription would be really important.